This guy is an alcoholic. Really? What took you so long to figure that one out? Lower the effing intro music volume. Somebody get this guy a better pair of speakers, please. This guy a drunk or what? Yes, this guy is weird. That's right, a lot of people asked for the show to come back, so it's about that time. I am Jaime Rivera. This is Pocket Now, and this is the Pocketnow Daily Recap for last week. So on Monday I asked you what options would you like Moto Maker to bring to the Moto 360, as the rumors are that Moto Maker is coming to the Moto 360 and you will have some customizations available. We have 210 comments, out of which David A says, F you smartwatches, G-Shock all day, and how old are you? Eric Carter says a stainless steel or metal band would be great to have on the Moto 360. Some of the nicest watches are metal in my opinion, and you know ceramic is probably one of the best materials that I've seen. The problem with stainless steel is that it does scratch quite easily, but I don't know if you've noticed ceramic watch bands, they look great even years after they've been used, so for me that would be a great option to have. Then Master and Commander says engraving on the inside or outside with patterns or whatever design you want. P.S. Jaime, stop being an Apple fanboy. It's disgusting. Apple wasn't talked about in this video much, but anyways, Master and Commander's actually right. That would be really cool to have an engraving of a watch. First of all, because you can engrave the back and give it as a gift, and people won't really see the engraving. So, hey, it would be something really cool as a gift. I love the idea. Then on Tuesday I asked you how important are curved displays for you, as the rumors are that the iPhone 6 will sport some minor curves on the edges. We have 188 comments, out of which Kevin Roland says LG G Flex comes out, no hype. iPhone 6 with curved display, hyped up like crazy, and that is true. You know, the LG G Flex wasn't really a bad product per se, it was a good idea. The problem is the display was terrible. Then Miami Canis Festival Fan 01 says, I love the bevel edges, feel great in the hand. The actual curved screens are super gimmicky and very uncomfortable in hand. A lot of people differ about this. A lot of people like curved displays. I personally don't, but not necessarily because of the curves. I do find them to be gimmicky, but I wouldn't have a problem with them if the displays were great. But the problem is the technology is not there yet. Then Patreon01 says, what difference does it make? Flat or curved? No difference and equally good. G Flex is just stupid. Again, the G Flex was not stupid. It was a great concept, mainly because of the flexing capabilities. The problem again was that the technology of the display was not there to give you good display quality, and that was a problem. Then on Wednesday I asked you how excited would you be about an HTC Nexus 9, as the rumors are that the HTC Volantis is this project and it has an insane amount of RAM. 390 comments, out of which Hater says, would I buy an HTC tablet? Are you kidding me? I've been waiting for this since I bought the 32 gig cellular flyer. I loved it. I'm sure the heck that I'm gonna love the Nexus 9 if rumors are true, and I would agree as well. I love the flyer as well, and I love the HTC M7, the M8. These are great designs. I would love to have the option for Sense on a tablet, but then again, it's a Nexus tablet, so it could be even better. Then Tommy Crosby says HTC is the best OEM out there. They make a lot of mistakes cameras, but with Google controlling them, this could be awesome. Too bad that the Nexus 7 though. You know, HTC doesn't make a lot of mistakes. They do have a point with the ultra pixel camera. It's just that, yeah, I agree with all the hype of more processors and everything. I do understand why products like the Moto X didn't take off. But then again, at times where we're no longer seeing guzzling Corvette cars and where we're actually becoming more fuel efficient, I do believe that this trend will change eventually. Then on Thursday I asked you, what would you think about the name iPhone Air, as the rumors are that at least one of the new iPhones that is coming is going to be dubbed the iPhone Air. 561 comments, out of which, for example, Chuck Norris, thank you for being in our video. That was amazing. Call it the iPhone sucks, but I'm going to get one anyways. You know, I don't really understand iPhone haters. Why is there a lot of people just complaining about the iPhone and they still go buy that thing? What's the point? Then Jason Tana 319 says iPhone HD. Apple still hasn't released the 720p iPhone yet. So stupid as it sounds, the iPhone HD sounds right, LOL. You know, that is actually probably one of the best comments of the week. iPhone HD, that is an amazing name. That would be great. Hopefully that will be the case. Then another commenter says iphone-air is pretty nice, and you know, the name is actually not bad. It's just misleading mainly because you have a lineup like the iPad lineup, which is Air, and apparently there are rumors of a Pro, and then you have the MacBook lineup, which the Air is actually the entry-level laptop. So it's kind of confusing. Again, aren't there better names? Again, iPhone HD for me is probably one of the best names. And then finally on Friday I asked you, what do you think about the Samsung Galaxy F design, as there are leaked photos of a Galaxy device with chamfered edges. We have 313 comments, out of which Chester Foster says, looks like a dimpled iPhone with a Samsung logo. And you're kind of right. I mean, chamfered edges, aren't there other ways to build a metallic product than chamfered edges that we already see on HTC products and Apple products? I mean, come on, Samsung. Then Jeff S says it could be the Note 4, and it could, but it's hard to tell, and it's really hard because there are teasers of a new form factor coming. There are a lot of rumors of the Note 4, but nothing says metal. We've been hearing about the Galaxy F for months already, probably already a year. And then finally another commenter says, I want a carbon fiber phone, and I do too, but I mean like real carbon fiber, not just something that looks like it. And I love the times when Motorola came out with Kevlar and other options. You know, I would agree that there are better options than metal. If you drop metal, it's not as resilient as plastic, and then the problem with plastic is it doesn't look as good either. It's really just not a good option to either go plastic or metal. It would be cool to test other things, again, like Kevlar and probably other designs, something that doesn't look so dull. That's it for our Pocketnow Daily Recap. Thank you very much for watching. If you want your comments to be featured on this video, number 1, keep them short. Number 2, stick to the point. And number 3, try to get some thumbs up. It helps us spot them a lot easier. You can also follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next week.